Hey guys, welcome back to Boss Fan TV, and today I'm going to be doing our match preview for our game against Shamrock Rovers tomorrow evening at Tallaght Stadium. Dublin Derby, big game. We're looking for a reaction hopefully against after our defeat on Tuesday night against Sligo, 3-1 loss. Yeah, we were poor in the first half, but second half we probably got a bit better. Uh, Started to create a few more chances. Liam Burke took his goal really well, but the defending in the end for the three goals was very bad. But hopefully we can improve on that in this game tomorrow evening against Rovers. I don't know what to expect really. It's going to be a tight game. Um, Rovers have started the season well. They're top of the league, joint top anyway with other teams. Yeah, they're unbeaten in the league since I think September 2019. So, it's going to be difficult, to go there and get 3 points. But yeah, as I said, hopefully we see a reaction from that game on Tuesday. Rovers have got good players, Mandrew, Graham Burke, players who can make a difference and, are hard to stop in their day, but hopefully we can stay resilient, nullify their threat and, we can win the game. It's going to be very difficult, but we're just going to go there with confidence that we can get the 3 points. I think Rovers have won the last three league meetings, I believe, between the two teams, so that's something we're going to look to put right. How the game could go. I expect a tight game. I don't expect a good game. Like I don't expect a 3-3 or a 3-2 either way. Like something mad like that. I expect a tight game. If anyone was to win it, it'd be a 1-0 or something like that. Um, but you know, we've got to go there. Play to our strengths. Hopefully get the 3 points. We haven't won a derby in a while. I think it was June 2019, wasn't it? The game where we last beat them, where manager scored that great goal. Obviously he's playing for the other team now. He would have thought that back then that he'd be a Rovers player now, but um, yeah, hopefully if we can keep him quiet, he'll be looking to have a good game. Get one over us. He's got a lot of abuse over the last few months, so he'll be looking to shut a few people up. But yeah, I'll go into my predicted starting lineup and we'll go through it a little bit. So Talbot and goal, obviously, I don't think there's anyone there really. But there's McGuinness, but I think Talbot's probably has to be number one there. Right back, I'll go with Andy Lyons. Obviously, Feely played there on Tuesday. I don't think he was great, but I think Lyons is probably will offer a bit more, going forward. Then two centre backs, I'll go with Cornwall and Finnerty. It's two centre backs, two best centre backs you have. So yeah, I'll play them as centre back. Left back, I'll go with Wilson. Played very well against Dundalk and Waterford. Was dropped on Tuesday. I presume he was probably just getting rested for this game. But yeah, I'd start him at left back. Then I'll go with a midfield three of Q, Buckley and Tierney. Um, Buckley wasn't in the squad on Tuesday. I wouldn't imagine he was injured, but maybe he was, but I'd imagine he's just been rested for this game. Coop was the same. I think he was on the bench. He came on in the last, I think it was around 15 minutes or so. Um, yeah, and Tierney, I think obviously played against Sligo. Yeah, I think he links up well with, the player I'm going to have up front now. I'll mention in a minute, but yeah, that'd be my midfield three. So I'd have a front three of Liam Burr, Keith Ward, and Georgie Kelly. Um, Ward, I think, was on the bench against Sligo. He missed an opportunity which he probably should have buried. I think in the 84th minute or so, which would have made it 2-2. And if he had took that chance, perhaps he could have gone on to, even win the game. But that's a story for another day. But yeah, that's the team I'd probably go with. I think that team's good enough to to go there and try get the 3 points. Um, yeah, it's a big game. It's a shame that there's no fans. Obviously, in derbies, the fans they're always so loud and really make a difference. And they're needed in these type of games. To get the players motivated and get the edge over the other team. But finally, score prediction. It's so hard to call. I wouldn't surprise me if it was a draw. But I hate being negative. But I think Rovers might nick this. I don't know. Like it's really it's could go either way. Like it wouldn't surprise me if we won, if they won, if it was a draw. Like it really does depend on how the team turn up and you know play on the day. But I think Rovers may nick this 1-1 now. I just have a feeling that they're kind of more settled and they're kind of their confidence is probably a bit higher than ours. We're still sort of chilling. You know, we made a lot of changes against Sligo and perhaps we probably shouldn't have, but um, yeah, he's obviously trying to keep players ready for this one tomorrow. But yeah, I just think Rovers may nick this. I just feel like their team is probably a bit more settled than ours. Their confidence is probably a bit more higher. I think they'll just kind of say to themselves, we've won our last three games against these. Let's keep that going. Of course, will we want to kind of end that record? Um, but it's going to be so tight. Like they always are. Like I don't get anyone. I don't remember a derby in a while where a team has kind of ran away with it. The last time where a team kind of ran away with it was when we beat them 4-0 back in 2012. But um, other than that, they've all kind of been tight games. But yeah, well, looking back at that, remember they beat us 2-0 in the cup. I know that wasn't as convincing as the 4-0 in 2012, but still Rovers were quite comfortable in that game. I remember, but yeah, it's as I mentioned, tight game. Big game. If we can win it, it'd be brilliant. But I just can't see it happening. You know, I just don't think the players are kind of at that level yet where they can sort of, you know, have the motivation to come into these games and win them. But hopefully, I'm proved wrong. It'd be a massive win if we can get it. It could really kickstart our season. Going to Tala, getting 3 points and getting the local bragging rights. So hopefully we can do that on Friday. So that's where I'm going to end it. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment below what you're thinking heading into the game, your score prediction, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.